Hey everyone, I'm back again with another video, and this one is titled, My Wife Cheated with My Best Friend 2 Days Ago. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Let's get right into it. My wife cheated on me on Friday night with my best friend, also a gay woman, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Friend had come over for a movie night. We had some drinks, I went to bed, and they stayed up drinking and watching a show they both liked. I walked in on them fooling around a few hours later when I went to check on the cat because I could hear him meowing. I feel humiliated and betrayed, and I don't know how to move past this. I want to stay with my wife. We have been together for 4 years and have a wonderful life together, but I don't know how I'm ever supposed to trust her again. Towards the beginning of our relationship, I found out that she was flirting with other girls online, which we discussed, and she realized this was unacceptable behavior. But also our relationship started because of mutual infidelity with each other. We were both in very unhealthy relationships when we met, and built a friendship over that as we were helping each other navigate our way out. And then that eventually blossomed into more than friendship as our corresponding relationships ended. I know my wife inside out, and I know that she is prone to low self-esteem, depression, self-sabotage, and self-centeredness, and she is genuinely remorseful and guilty and upset with herself. I love her and can't imagine my life without her. And I know she loves me and that she never meant to hurt me. We have always been one of those soppy, sickly sweet, codependent couples who are happy in their own world and don't need anyone else. Which is why this is such a shock to me, even though it isn't new behavior, if that makes sense. In my own selfish way, I'm not willing to give up our lovely little life together. I suffer from GAD, depression, and OCD tendencies, and over the last 4 years with my wife, I have found total happiness and how to be joyful in life. I just don't know how to trust someone who has hurt me, especially after we have been here to a lesser degree before. I have sent an email to a counselor for couples therapy, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do in the meantime. I don't really have any close friends, and I'm all alone in my apartment. I asked my wife to go stay with her parents, relying on the cat and on Netflix to pass the time. I can't get the image of them out of my head, especially not when I'm in the living room, so I've basically been nesting in bed. What tips do you guys have for moving past this, healing my pain, and rebuilding our relationship? And the OP has an update for us. I have caught contact with a friend. She was kind of a toxic friend anyway, and I am not surprised by her behavior in this situation, to be honest, as I'm not interested in hearing her excuses and I just don't want anything to do with her anymore. And the first comment says, so you recognize your spouse has mental health issues. What work is she doing to get help for those? More than MC, she needs IC to work through these and get better. All I read in your story is your desire for reconciliation, recognition of your partner's problems, and your desire to help her. But I don't see any desire from her part. Until your partner takes ownership of who she is and begins to work to improve herself, the same patterns will emerge. You can't fix her. She has to want to fix herself. And the OP replied, she has online counseling sessions and is going to work on herself. She's committed to rebuilding trust and working through her issues with her counselor. Not sure what I'm supposed to do in the meantime though. And the reply to that says, you're supposed to show her what life would be without you. As someone who offered reconciliation way too early, luckily I never got it, this is a losing strategy. Even if they take you back this time, you just showed them that you will do anything, including compromising your own values, to be with them. And another reply says, most important note, you need to take time away from each other, sleeping in separate rooms if you can't rush with your parents or something similar. You need space to think and reassert yourself as an individual. Then let her do the work on her end needed to be a trustworthy human being. And another comment says, please read my history. I'm 2 years since cheating happened and 15 months since finding out. Different circumstances, but you can read the journey you may have. I would start with individual therapy first, just from experience. Our couples counseling was not a good idea, so soon after finding out. My heart wasn't in it because I was still angry and confused. And another reply says, second, the no marriage counseling right away unless you want your WS to use the sessions to blame you for not being enough for her and forcing her to cheat or some S. And the OP replied, I'm so sorry this happened to you. I hope you're managing okay. My heart is still in it, and I'm currently in zombie/denial mode, trying to hope it'll be okay when realistically the odds are stacked against us. My wife has been very remorseful and is taking steps to make things better, but I still feel so betrayed and embarrassed. Can I ask, was the lying or the cheating the worst part for you? And the next comment says, best results were achieved when I ghosted my wife. Better results when I stopped being her husband and began living as a single guy. She remarked when she re-entered our home a year after I had removed her, that there was not one shred of evidence she had ever lived there, right down to a top to bottom paint job, all new furniture, gas fireplace, no dollies, no angle pictures or Ann Getty babies, nothing. Her white couch was now a leather couch, dining room set was trashed, hot tub installed on deck, bed replaced, her sewing room became my cave and reeks of a few get-togethers. She wanted the bed replaced again, to which I replied, why? It holds some special memories for me. I replaced it when we were in full reconciliation. I kept the guest bedroom unchanged, it sucked, and she lived in that room for 6 months while I ruminated over whether to let her back in or terminate the relationship permanently. And the next comment says, I know you love her a lot, but the truth is, she is going to cheat on you again. This behavior is never going to end. She's a serial cheater. You will not understand now because you are in love with her, and will not see her negative side fully. People here have experienced this and know how a cheater behaves. None of us are asking you to leave her or keep her. That is for you to decide. We are just telling you things based on our experience and knowledge. The rest is in your hands. And a reply to that says, real simple. If you plan on staying with her, just know this is going to happen again. It's something you're gonna have to deal with. I understand how you guys met, and you might have felt that she cheated because she was in an SE relationship, but the fact is, some people are just serial cheaters. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of our future videos, and be sure to comment below what other subreddits you want me to cover.